Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How you guys doing? My name is Versco, and today we're going to be talking about the Escape from Tarkov's new update that just happened about like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Right here, I got an article from PCGamer.com. I've been looking at different articles on this website and just kind of going through different updates from different games. And I thought this one was interesting because I had a couple friends talk to me about this actual update and kind of express their feelings of how they actually felt about this game and the new update that just came out for it. Me personally, I'm not a big Tarkov player. I have played Tarkov in the past, but currently my extraction shooters that I've been playing is Hunt Showdown and Gray Zone Warfare. So I know a little bit about Escape from Tarkov, but I'm not nowhere near a professional or don't have thousands of hours into the game. So with that being said, we'll go over this article, kind of explains a little bit about what's going on with this update and how people really think about it a little bit. So as we go through this article, please let me know what your guys' thoughts are about this new update on Escape from Tarkov in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let's have a discussion about it. So let's go right into it. PCGamer.com. Escape from Tarkov blindsides players with immediately controversial hardcore wipe that removes quests and disables most maps. It's all about slowing down progression as far as players can tell. Okay, so we keep going down. So Escape from Tarkov got a new wipe today, and it's not going down too well. The community is in open revolt in reaction to today's hardcore wipe, a sweeping patch that upends the extraction shooter's economy format and progression in a bid to slow things down. Okay, is that how it was with Escape from Tarkov? Were a lot of people wanting to slow it down? Did it seem like it was going too fast? Let me know below. At least that's how players are reading the decision to disable all maps but two, limit ammo crafting, and make core features like insurance wildly expensive. Okay, so disabling the two maps, and then limit ammo crafting. Okay. And then insurance. All right, wildly expensive. Okay, that's gonna be interesting with that. With how much money you already got to spend on insurance for your stuff. Despite developer Battlestate's efforts to prepare players for a hardcore wipe, last week with X posts, those who only read the sparse patch notes were blindsided by Escape from Tarkov's dramatic decrease in content overnight. And keep going down. Chief among players' laundry list of complaints is quests. Okay, majority of them are simply missing, greatly limiting options for progression at the start of the wipe, is said to last months. The plan is for more quests to roll out over time, but that's of little comfort to players who were excited to play a bunch of Tarkov on wipe day. I could assume people that wait for wipe day to jump right in. A lot of the player base probably does it to start doing those quests, because I know the quests to progress the game, you got to start doing the quests, and as you do them more and more, you unlock more things for the game. And a lot of the people like to knock out a lot of the quests, so I could see a lot of people looking forward to actually doing the quests again after a wipe. Then there's the fact that only 2 of Tarkov's 11 maps are available to raid. Okay, that's kind of crazy right there. With travel to other maps only accessible through in-game transit points on customs or factory. Okay, so if you want to go to different parts or to different maps, you got to either go to customs or factory and then transition over and travel to the other maps. Many seem to agree that the maps only accessible through other maps is conceptually a neat idea for hardcore mode, which it is, but Tarkov's excruciating I can't believe I can't talk right now. Excruciatingly long load times throw cold water on the whole thing. So it's a good idea, right? If you want to go to X map, then you got to go to this map, then to go to this map, like take a train or something. But if there's a long wait, it's just going to be horrible, which is probably what the issue is here. Okay, so there's a quotations right here. I tried going to reserve. This was the experience. Queue was 10 minutes for customs, then a 5-minute run to transit, and then a 22-minute queue for reserve just to trade headshots with another player 2 minutes in, wrote a Reddit user. I think I got this one opened up here. No, right here. And this is the Reddit post about this. He explains about the whole situation right here. And underneath he says, and we have no tasks. So basically the game is unplayable. Haha, pure mindless grind. 2 times hideout items needed according to Reddit, with no fun stuff added. It's a shame it's balanced this way, as start of a fresh wipe was always the most fun time to play, but I guess not for the wipe. Okay, I'll have these different posts in the description below so you guys can look at them. But wow, okay, this would be a big problem right here, especially with the way they're doing it. We got to go to one map, queue, wait in a queue for 22 minutes, and then just to go and basically get killed or trade with another player, and then basically that 40 minutes almost, no, over 30 minutes is in the dumpster and all your stuff is gone, whatever, you know. And then there's a post right here on Reddit about insurance might be expensive this wipe. Let's look at that part. Looking at the screenshot of this Reddit post. So he's insuring basically his whole rig right here. And the total sum is over 413,000 just to pay, just to insure it. Oh, that's where my head is right there. 413,000 rubles right there. That's crazy a lot. I remember insurance from the game, so I could understand this part from the little time that I've played. And then it says, yeah, keep going down. Other changes seem squarely aimed at hoarders. Okay, the price is insure and repair items has risen drastically. According to one player over here on this post, squeeze that coincides with vendors buying loot for less cash than before. Okay. The player-driven flea market is also disabled for now, sending a clear message that Battlestate wants money to be a more precious resource. Okay. Okay. Such as a goal for the hardcore wipe, Battlestate is clearly interested in upending the status quo, an idea that is providing immediately unpopular. Head of studio Nikita said on X that Battlestate is monitoring feedback and will make changes as needed. Okay, that's always so good. You know, if they're trying something new, then obviously it's all going to be new, and the player feedback is going to be very important. And hopefully they listen to it and they make changes to what the players think about this wipe. With this, just like I'm saying, I don't play the game as much, but this part right here would really get me mad right here is this part where you got to go to you're trying to go to one map, but you can't go to that map because you got to hop from one map to another, and you're risking basically almost being camped if there's a spawn camper or whatever the case is, or someone that just kills you right off the bat when you jump into another map. It's going to really piss you off because you did all that travel for nothing. And the queue times this is crazy. 22 minutes. It's not really reasonable to do that in this type of situation. They have to find a different change for this part right here. But that is that. And then we do have a Reddit post right here that has all of the different changes. Ahoy, friends. Jumped into a few games, add a few streamers up to gather intel and give you a better patch notes. Feel free to add anything you discover. So, okay, this gentleman posted everything that he's seen. That is updated. So I will definitely have this posted as well so everyone could look at it in the description below. Traders, all quests are temporarily disabled. Got it. Traders levels locked. Even if you have a higher edition, traders are currently requiring level 80 for tier T2, assuming this is also time lock. Insurance costs increase. We see that. That's crazy. Currency converting rubles to USD is currently disabled. Edit to add. Using the flea market, you can still convert currency. Unclear if this is intentional, will be removed. Repair costs. Weapon and armor repair costs like insurance is drastically increased. Okay. Sales prices. Current sale value for most items seems to be around 60 to 70% of prior trader prices. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's see. Additional trader notes. Jaeger seems to have a new 314 barter that can be seen by searching the key. Most med barters seem to be tweaked, removed, or altered in some way. Okay, in-game raid changes, map choice in transit. Currently, you can only enter into factory or customs to start, right? Both have 100% boss spawn rates. From here, you can transfer to another map, like we were talking about before, and it's just going to be depending on how long it takes you to get that other map. Secure containers, heavy restrictions on what can be put in a secure container include any meds, currency, ammunition, edit, update. Injectors are allowed in secure containers. Paid extract. Car extract costs have been drastically increased, approximately 40K per. God damn. RUAF roadblock. Customs RUAF roadblock extract removed or bugged. Okay, CMS/ALU splint charges. Max charges changed from 5 to 3. Added to add. Vaseline also 303 max. Okay. The scav timer. Scav cooldown timer is 90 minutes to 0.00 fence rep. Okay. No fence, 0.5 fence rep reduces to 70 minutes. Okay. We'll go to hideouts, upgrade costs. All item and currency requirements have been doubled. Jesus. Okay. Upgrade times also extended. Wow. And they really put the hardcore in this update, didn't they? And just removed everything, stripped everything, and made everything just a lot more. Wow. Noted bugs and other changes. Arena Trust Fund. Players are able to transfer funds from Arena to EFT. It's unclear if this is intentional. Number 2, 100% boss spawn. All maps. After transit, it seems 100% boss rate is still active on maps, including goons. Boss spawn changes. Example, Rashala has been seen multiple times spawning near ZB12. Unconfirmed AI PMCs. As per Chef's stream, it seems like PMCs in raids once you have transferred may be AI PMCs like PvE with increased difficulty. Okay. Bug. Transit limit loophole. Currently, you can click on a map besides customs and factory, click map, spam click next, and you're able to circumvent the restrictions. Expect to be patched ASAP. Okay. Bug. Sonic Tagilla. Similar to Labyrinth, it seems Tagilla has his Nikes on, both in my raids and on streams. I have seen him moving like Sonic. Beware of the hammer. Beware the hammer. Cash loot. Euro and USD loot on scavs seem drastically increased. I found 1k USD or Euro multiple times. Bug. Alt F4 scav run. If you Alt F4 and translate as a scav, you load back in with the loot on your PMC and the scav cooldown reset. Okay. And that's some of the, I guess, rundown that this gentleman posted on Reddit. Found, and he just posted here. Like I said, I'll have this attached to the description below. You can check it out yourself. Please let me know what you guys thought about this article, because that seems to be about it for this. I'll have everything posted below, but please let me know what do you guys think about this new hardcore wipe. This is kind of, I could see this basically being frustrating for a community that was hoping for a wipe, hoping to get back into the game, start doing quests, and then boom, quest removed. All right, that's one thing you can't do. Boom, all of the majority of the maps get locked, and the only way to get to them is by going to one map and then taking a train or whatever and transitioning to another map, which takes a long time because of transition times and loading times. So we're going to need a lot of feedback from the players. Please let me know below what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I love you guys. See you on the next video. Peace out.